Well, howdy there, everybody, and welcome back to a Dark Souls 3. Whoa!
The Adventures of Sanford!
I'm Jeff.
I'm John.
Yeah, we are in Archdragon Peak, and today's going to be a very interesting day, John, because there is a boss in this level. Well, first off, I didn't get a chance to practice before we did this week, so this could be
gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be the shit show of the century,
Or it's going to be really good.
or it's going to be really good. One of the two. You never can tell when Jeff doesn't practice what the fuck is going to go on. But the other thing is that there is a boss in this area that we're not going to fuck with today. Like one of the hardest bosses in the entire game. We will come back for him later. He is a real son of a bitch. So, but we are going to beat one boss. Oh, fuck. Oops, I forgot. Here we go. Fucking getting fireballs thrown at me and everything. It's going to be kind of a shell shock playing this after playing Absolver, John.
Yeah.
So many more verbs that I have. So many fewer attacks, though. Oh, shit. So, do you remember these guys?
Yeah.
The Snake Men from Sen's Fortress. Like, did they? I don't think they showed up in Dark Souls 2, but they're still.
Weren't they the dudes whose heads exploded into snakes?
No, that's you're thinking of Bloodborne.
Oh, I'm thinking
had
of
the
Bloodborne.
snake explosion heads.
Oh.
Those were in the shaded wood or crucifixion woods or whatever it was.
They all mixed together in all honesty.
It's all just a bunch of bullshit.
It's all a bunch of fucking Dark Souls.
John's had enough, you guys.
No,
Jeff is. That's it. We're done. We're just gonna stop here, and the rest of it's just gonna be me by myself. Like,
no, I wouldn't do that.
Here's another thing about Dark Souls you might not have known. So originally it was called Puckman, not Dark Souls. No, I'm just kidding.
Puckman.
All right. So. We are about to kind of move forward into one of the things that Dark Souls has a lot of difficulty with and has had a lot of difficulty with through the entire series, and that is dragons. How do you make them both fucking terrifying and able to be attacked at the same time? And this one goes about it in a kind of interesting way. But we're not going to be there quite yet. Do we have a lot of questions this week?
Yeah, about 6.
What's our questions like? Okay. Why don't we get one question, because there's some BS before we get up in here. There's a giant snake man up here I got to fuck with first. So
Do you want me to ask the question?
yes.
When you're fucking with this guy?
Ask the question.
So this is from Snowblind Yeti.
All right.
Hey guys, hope you're staying safe. My question this week is about spaceships.
Spaceship!
After rewatching Guardians of the Galaxy, my favorite starship is the Milano. So my question is, if you could have any spaceship, starship, whatever, from all of fiction, what would it be? As always, you guys are awesome. Also, a quick question for John. I have not been reading the new Guardians of the Galaxy, but someone told me the new Star-Lord is female. Is that true? So
do you know?
So Star-Lord, there's two. Peter Quill.
Okay.
It was Star-Lord. Then he disappeared for a little bit, and then now he's back. I think in the comics in the newest series that's currently going, which I only think is had like 3 or 4 issues. But in the time where he disappeared, the active Star-Lord was actually Kitty Pryde.
Huh. Well, that's cool. I know
from X-Men, because
I get that
Star-Lord and Kitty
reference.
Pryde were dating in the comics for a while.
Really? How old is Kitty Pryde in the comics these days?
She's like I would say probably her mid to late 20s.
Mid to late 20s. Goddamn. Look, she's been that age since I was in my mid to late 20s.
Possibly early 30s. I don't know.
God, I fucking hate that guy. Oh wait, shit, he's not dead.
But if you could have any starship in all of fiction, what starship would you have?
The Death Star.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe. No, it'd probably be something. Okay, so I guess the real question is like, I've got to have like a crew, right? Or it's got to be like a one-person ship, one of the two. So maybe let me think. Oh, hey, what are you doing back here? Oh, fuck. I mean, the Enterprise springs to mind. Ooh, you know what would be a good one from the Star Trek universe would be the Defiant, right? Because it's not a big ship. It's a relatively compact. You can just roll around with a small crew. But they still got like sleeping quarters and replicators, and it could cloak because that fucking Romulan deal that they did. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah,
I might. Let me think it over. Moya seems like an interesting ship, but I don't like all the. I would like to have some human creature comforts.
Moya was going to be my answer because you got pilot, you got Moya's living ship,
look at this guy.
And you got the DRDs.
Oh fuck! It's a goddamn dragon, John. Oh shit!
So we're in this fight.
Yeah, but this isn't really your traditional fight. Like you just
run away.
You're looking to basically get into a position to hit this guy in the head, and the whole time. You're basically running through this little side section. He's fucking torching the shop. And you got to deal with these assholes, snake assholes. God damn it, snake assholes, snake holes. You Janet snake hole. Oh, who's fighting a dragon now? You are, motherfuckers. Also, there's no good reason for these snake guys to be in here outside of snakes are lizards, dragons are lizards. Lizards, right?
You don't know that. Maybe there is a reason.
I'm relatively certain, but so yeah, this is actually interesting because there have only been a few puzzle fights in Dark Souls 3. Like Wolnir was one.
Yeah.
And this is another one where it's like the fight isn't exactly. It isn't so much like can you dodge, is your defense high enough, as much as it is can you figure out what you're supposed to be doing here. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, let's have a fight. It is kind of weird, though, to just be killing regular old dudes while this music is going on.
Yeah, and the ancient wyvern is just fucking shit up.
Yep. Oh, fuck.
He's looking for you. He's like, where is that Sanford? I'm going to kill him.
Yeah,
and you're like, I'm not here.
Why is the dragon from the American South? I don't understand. So he's out there. See? Oh, fuck. Oops. Got hit in the face. Let's not get killed. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Oh, these guys got a chain now. Ah, fucking Jesus. Oh, Lord, help me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Rick. Okay, let's, you can just stay down there, motherfucker. I don't really care. Now we're going to see. There's actually been some, oh, fuck.
Were you trying to do a Morty impersonation right there, by the way?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to try to go, here. Oh, fuck. And here. Ooh, snow. All right.
It also always amazes me to find out that the guy who does the voice of Rick and Morty is the same guy.
Yeah.
And he literally just sits there in a room and just has the conversation between himself. Like, he doesn't record one and then record the other.
Oh,
he just does it live.
Yeah.
And then if they need to, have the...
Here we go.
Have him speaking over himself or something, they'll do that in post.
Okay, so here we go. This is how you... This is actually kind of interesting. Let's see. Get your head back down there, motherfucker. You basically just do, Whoa, fuck! No! Damn it!
Hey, Jeff.
Motherfucker!
Jeff.
What?
You died.
No! Motherfucker! Damn it! That was terrible. Boo. Boo! Because now we're all the way back here. I gotta fucking pop
Was there did you ever name your ship, by the way?
Which,
spaceship. I said I would take Moya. I'd be okay with Moya or maybe the ship from Cowboy Bebop. Nothing special about it. It's just a ship.
What was that ship called? No, Swordfish was...
No, I think it was a Swordfish now that you mention it.
What was Spike's ship called?
Oh, I don't know.
Damn it. Okay. I would say probably either the Defiant, maybe the ship from the Hitchhiker's Guide.
Okay, yeah.
I like that one quite a bit too. So, motherfuckers, all right. No.
Didn't it have an improbability drive or something like that?
Yep.
That was.
Yep. Yeah, I'll go with one of those two just for the.
I'll even admit, I recently watched seasons 1 and 2 of Dark Matter. That ship's pretty cool. The Raza.
You know what? I take whatever ship, man. I don't give a fuck.
Especially if you get it when it had the blink drive installed, because then you could just like blink all over space.
Yeah.
Wherever you wanted.
I'm gonna say I'm not a picky man, John. I'll take whatever spaceship you got lying around. Is it like fucking the
Event Horizon is the only spaceship you can have.
Shit. Okay, well, maybe not that one. Wait, is it after it's gone through the
yes.
worm? Oh,
no, it's wild.
No. Come on, you guys. All right. Fucking dragons are up here. Got dragons. Where the fuck are my souls at? Oh, they're down there. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, let's try this again.
Don't die.
Don't just fucking drop to my death.
And
oh, god damn it!
Oh, this is going to be a fun one.
Son of a bitch!
It's going to be a really fun one.
Son of a... You crap monkey fuck barn. Ugh. Gosh.
Well, Ruskles has a quick question. I think you might be the best person to answer this. And given the fact that you got to run back, this is an easy question to answer.
Fucking Denver, Colorado.
So he wants to know, Rabbids and Mario, XCOM, or XCOM War of the Chosen, which should he beat first?
Okay, so here's the thing. I haven't got a chance to play War of the Chosen because XCOM, I bought XCOM 2 on the Sony PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 4 Pro with boost mode engaged, etc., etc. That game runs like complete and total nutsack, and there's no reason for it. So I haven't gotten a chance to do that. Mario and Rabbids, I would probably say, is such a it's so weird. It's such a crazy thing, and I every time I booted it up, I played a little bit of it last night, and I was just like, whenever I'm playing it, John, there's one thing running through my head, and that it's a phrase, and that phrase is, how the fuck did this get made? How the fuck did Ubisoft and Nintendo decide to merge their mascot characters, and then why the fuck did they make it into a tactical oh shit. Oh god damn it. No, I want my souls. A tactical shooter, for fuck's sake. Like I would have figured that would have been a no-brainer as like a third-person platformer or a minigame collection or something. But like to make it that is just like I don't know. It boggles.
But it's good though, right?
No, it's very good. In fact, the last night I was noting that it's also kind of hard. Like, it's not just for babies. Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. Plunging attack. All right, let's do this. Oh, plunging plunge! There we go.
There you go.
Motherfucker. Whoa, dude, whoa. Don't get so high up in the air. I'm gonna what? Oh.
Oh, you killed it. One hit.
Yep. So that's how you beat the...
One punch, motherfucker!
One punch! So, yeah, that's... Also, last week I watched that Death Note, and when I got done, I watched the last episode of the Death Note anime, and then that led me to watching the last episode of Cowboy Bebop and the last episode of One Punch Man, and I was just like, I just want to see the finales of all of these animes. But so
and
anyway,
he disappeared.
Yes. I would say War of the Chosen is apparently getting really good reviews.
I've heard that.
And on my PC, the problem that I'm having is that War of the Chosen is a 30 gigabyte install. It's one of those fucking huge PC games. So I'm kind of at a loss with what to, like, I don't really have a good way to play XCOM is what I'm trying to say in the most roundabout way. So I would say Rabbids, just because it's fucking weird, and who knows if we'll ever see anything as strange as that ever again in the history of all of mankind.
Okay.
I got a lot of souls. I'm just going to go spend it real quick.
Okay. Well, the next question is more for me.
Okay.
You might be able to also answer it, but I can tell it's more geared towards me.
Fucking taking all the questions.
This is from Jonathan Scratch.
Yeah.
He says, after seeing that preview for the animated adaptation of Gotham by Gaslight, I'm intrigued. Is the comic worth reading? Are there any other Elseworld books that are worth checking out?
You're right. That's a question for you. I can't answer that question.
So Gotham by Gaslight is totally worth reading. It's Mike Mignola on art, and it is fucking awesome.
Okay.
It's funny because this is the interesting thing. When Gotham by Gaslight came out, there was no such thing as Elseworlds.
Okay.
So it is the only Elseworlds title that is actually not labeled Elseworlds for DC Comics.
Okay.
And matter of fact, it was because of how well that book did that they then branded the Elseworld name.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Elseworlds so Gotham by Gaslight has always been considered the very first because the idea of it is I don't know if you're familiar with it.
I am.
It's Batman versus Jack the Ripper.
Okay.
And it's what if Batman was in Victorian times and this was Victorian Gotham and Jack the Ripper's in Gotham, and so it's Batman on the hunt.
Okay.
And so they even did a sequel to Gotham by Gaslight. I forget what it was called, but they did a sequel to it later, which is not bad. Was someone ringing a bell?
Yep. So this area has these asshole, these guys over here. These are like snake mages. This, by the way, there's a context that we haven't really talked about, but this whole area is like a test for people who want to be the dragon. So that's why people make like a pilgrimage here. And those guys, they basically summon like these shades for you to fight. And they're mostly the dragon knights that we saw in... well, actually, we didn't see them. They were in the DLC for Dark Souls 2.
Okay.
There was this like underground kind of dragon hunting group from Dark Souls 2. But every so often, you also get a Havel. And that's what this guy is.
Why the hell is Havel here?
Snarky answer or real answer?
Both.
Okay. Snarky answer is, or real answer is, Havel has actually lived. Apparently, it was not canon that he died. Now, whether this is the actual Havel or just somebody wearing his armor, I don't entirely know. These shades are a little bit different than, God damn it, it's not entirely certain like where those guys are pulling these kind of Shadow Warriors from.
Okay.
The snarky answer is because this is Dark Souls 3, and any chance that we have to throw in some fan service for Dark Souls 1, we will take it. In fact, spoiler alert, Havel the Rock is actually in this area as a real person. Now, I don't know whether this is them summoning him into this location, because this only happens like once out of every 10 times that the guy rings the bell.
Oh, so there was a total possibility this would have not happened.
Yes. Yeah. It would have just been, he would have summoned somebody, but the overwhelming odds are that it would have been a Dragon Knight and not Havel.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it. Fucking Havel.
Okay. But anyways, as far as other Elseworld stories, I am a sucker for Elseworlds. I love What If for Marvel. I love Jesus. Elseworld stories for DC. So I'm a sucker for it.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come is an Elseworld story.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're totally stuff that's worth reading.
This is cliche, but Red Sun.
Red Sun. Superman, Red Sun.
I really like Red Sun. I think everybody likes that, but
trying to think of some of the other really good ones. There's some bad ones. There are definitely some bad ones.
God damn it!
But I'm trying to think of some of my favorites. Strangely enough, there's a lot of. So there's one called. There's one with. I'm trying to remember what they're all called, but there's one where essentially. I want to say it's called like. Stray Bullet or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's essentially like, what if Bruce Wayne was never born, and instead of the Kents finding Superman, what if the Waynes found Superman as a child and then named him Bruce and then raised him?
Yeah.
So
these are the normal guys that you end up fighting.
Okay.
And you know what? This is actually, I'm sorry, I'm just going to cut right in real quick. This area is actually where I grind, because if you go to where that bonfire that I just came from was, and you stand on this bottom level, the guy will stand up here and he'll just keep summoning those guys.
Oh, wow.
And so you can basically just sit here and you just fight them over and over again, and you just max out like all the gear that gives you bonuses to the amount of souls you get, and bonuses to and then you just like suck in souls. Like you can get 100,000 souls in about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
If you have the right equipment.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's funny because a lot of the good Elseworld stories I feel like involve Batman.
Okay.
Like there's another one which I'm really blanking on the name of it, but it's what if instead of Hal Jordan being chosen as Green Lantern, what if Bruce Wayne was. And it was like at the moment that he was going to become Batman kind of thing, or that he was trying to decide like on his quest to become Batman.
Yeah.
And so he becomes this
Green Lantern?
This Green Lantern style character. There's also a really good Superman Last Son of Earth.
Okay.
Which is basically, what if instead of Krypton sending a child to Earth to become Superman, what if Earth was going to be destroyed and Pa Kent, Jonathan Kent, who is a scientist, to save his son, sends his son to Krypton. So it reverses it.
Oh, okay.
And it's that one's also really interesting.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, there's like a lot of really good ones.
There's another one that I really like that I had forgotten about until we just started, called The Nail.
Yes.
I really like. The second one gets a little... It's a little... Oh, okay. This is just...
Justice League The Nail.
Yeah, but the sequel, it gets a little insider baseball, but the first one I feel like is really good, and it's based on that whole thing of, for one of a nail, the shoe was lost, for one of a shoe, the horse was lost, for one of the horse, the knight was lost, for one of the knight, the battle was lost, and for one of the battle, the kingdom was lost, and all because of a nail.
Yeah, and in this one, it's the Kents get a flat tire.
Yeah, yeah.
And
so
they never run across Superman.
Yeah.
And so there is no Superman in the world.
Yes. And so it's kind of interesting because it's a world without Superman, and it goes to some really strange places. It's a very kind of classic DC story.
Yeah.
Because it's not afraid. It's got all of the, the kind of goofy. It's also drawn by, what's his name, Alan. Who's that guy?
Oh God, I don't know.
He's and written by him as well. The guy that did. He did like X Babies or like one of the
Scotty Young.
No.
I was gonna say I don't think it's Scotty Young.
Art something.
Art Adams.
Art Adams. I think that might be it. God damn, dude. These guys just go right through my shield.
I don't remember.
But that one's really good. If you like it, you can read The Nail too, but I don't think it's quite as good as the first one.
I don't know if it's an Elseworld story, but I feel like it should be classified Elseworlds. And also it's probably one of the better like Superman stories ever.
Okay.
Superman's Secret Identity.
Okay.
To kind of give you the pitch for it is, it's the real world where Superman is a comic book, DC Comics is around, there are no superheroes, it's the real world. And it's about this kid who grows up in a small town in Kansas.
God damn.
And his parents named him Clark, and his last name is Kent. And so, and it's him living in this world where Superman is a thing and how he hates, and then one day he gets the powers of Superman.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And it's...
Fucking Jesus. Come on, guys.
And it's kind of this interesting... story. It's really good. It's Kurt Busiek and Stuart Immonen doing the art, and it's really, really good. No, not Kurt Busiek. Is it Kurt Busiek? No, I think it's Mark Waid.
Okay.
I apologize. I had a brain fart there.
Fuck. God damn, dude.
Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they might be doing a sequel to that, except instead of being Superman, they're doing one for Batman, where it's kind of a similar pitch.
Jeez, that third one.
Where it's it's the real world where superheroes are just comics, and then someone decides to become Batman, kind of thing.
Better than Kick-Ass, though.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's not Mark Millar writing it, so.
I actually like some Millar stories.
He's very hit or miss. I have issues with his reasons for writing comics.
Yeah.
Because it really feels like it's less of a love of writing comics and more just to get movie pitches out.
Yeah.
Or at least lately, that's what it feels like. I could be wrong. Maybe he'll meet me one day and goes, "Oh, you're that fucker from that website, that video game site that said that about me."
I used to be a patron to RageSelect.com.
I think you'd know, Jeff. You don't know where you are, do you?
Nope. Lost. Oh, wait. I hear there's a little crystal lizard. Crystal lizard! Oh, you know what? Oh, fuck.
Hurry, Jeff. Hurry before he disappears.
Oh, shit. Whoa. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
We got a little chest here. Boop. Titanite scale. Yeah, this area has a lot of upgrade materials in it. It's a very upgrade heavy place, and it also has these crazy rock monsters See these guys over here? These guys are little roly-poly rock monster guys. They roll.
But I will say, I always appreciated the difference between Marvel's What If and DC's Elseworlds. Is Elseworlds basically just went, well, what if we changed the setting?
Yeah.
Like, what if we changed one aspect of it? Like, instead of becoming, what if we changed the time frame or the world? Like, I think there's also like a Wild West Superman story. Also, like, there's kind of a Batman Superman story, except instead of it being Batman and Superman, it's Superwoman.
Oh Jesus! Oh God! Oh Lord! Oh Lord!
Huntress.
Okay.
Like, there was it wasn't Bruce Wayne, it was like a female daughter, and Kara's the one who came to Earth, not
Jor-El.
Yeah, not Kal-El.
Kal-El.
But
yeah.
Jor-El.
Oh, that's probably been done as well. You know what? I'm going to put in one more vote. This one isn't actually an Elseworlds, but it is a Marvel What If.
Yeah.
Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Is an oldie, but one that I really enjoyed.
Well, I mean, the thing about the Marvel What If books is that they're less about like, oh, let's change the setting or whatever. At least they were originally not like that. Later, they kind of turned it into that, which was stupid.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that they did like, what if this story ended differently, kind of thing. Which I really like that.
Oh, God damn it. I don't know who the fuck this guy asshole is. Oh, shit! Damn it!
You were low health as it was. So.
Yeah. Well, the bonfire's right up there. I'm fucking angry.
Dang, that sucks.
Angry!
There's a lot of good Elseworld stuff out there.
Yes, very true.
My hope is that if this movie's popular, they may adapt some of the other Elseworld books. Because I would totally love to see some of the other Elseworld books that we've mentioned get turned into animated movies.
Can I just butt in with one thing real fast? I watched that Batman Harley Quinn movie last week. My God, was it fucking awful! It was so bad. Like, I don't understand how it was so bad. Like, it was just terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible, you guys. Like, how could it be so terrible?
Yeah.
Bad. Like, bad. Fuck.
That guy just tries to knock you off the edge.
Yeah. Got this Dragon Knight chasing me all around. Oh, we're back down here. Okay. I'm just going to run past all these guys. Wait, nope, that's the wrong way. Yep. Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah.
It was real terrible.
Bruce Timm and his age has basically kind of made me realize that while I like his direction on a lot of things, when left to him alone for writing and direction, maybe not the best.
Yeah.
Like, he was a good showrunner for Batman the Animated Series, but I really feel like Dwayne McDuffie and Paul Dini and a bunch of other people from the writers' room really made that show shine.
Okay.
Whereas Bruce Timm by himself, left to his own devices, and you get stories where Batman and Batgirl have sex with each other for no reason. Yeah. And Nightwing and Harley Quinn have sex with each other for no reason. Yep.
Also, she farts. There's a whole extended farting up the Batmobile, crop dust in the Batmobile scene in that. Oh, no. God damn it. Whee!
I saw that coming. It was kind of hilarious. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was real bad. I had to watch it in 4 different sittings because I just kept getting so fucking bored of it that I would turn it off and then turn it back on later and be like, I guess I should finish watching this. Like, just bleh. Yeah. Bleh. Anyway. That's all. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah. Watch me die over and over again.
But yeah, like I said, I'm really hoping that if this Gotham by Gaslight is good, like, because, like I said, the last couple of movies they've done have not been good.
What was it before the Batman Harley Quinn?
The Killing Joke.
Oh, it was a Killing Joke?
And
okay.
Like, half of it was the Killing Joke, and the other half of it was an original story where Batman and Batgirl had relations.
Had sex for some reason.
Whatever reason. Because Bruce Timm wants Batman and Batgirl to have sex. It was in Batman Beyond.
Okay.
And it was in he just wants them to be a thing.
Like, I'm sitting around. He's like, what if they fuck? What if they had fucking sexual relations?
Yeah, it's like,
oh Jesus, come on! I hate these little roly poly assholes. They've got really good aim.
Yeah, they do. It's kind of funny. Watch out for the dragon.
Yeah. I'm on it.
He almost stepped on you.
Like Tron Bonnet.
But yeah, I'm hoping that if this one's good, this Begotten by Gaslight is good. If it's good,
yeah,
that we'll get maybe some more stories, Elseworld stories adapted, which kind of seems like something they want to do.
Yeah.
And then also maybe DC might actually do some more fucking Elseworlds books.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they stopped doing them a long time ago.
Did they?
Yeah. So.
Fuck. Yeah, I haven't remembered a.
I think Red Sun was one of the last Elseworld books. Now that I think about
this guy. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Fucking Conan. Just you do.
Rapier Conan.
He's got like a crown on. I think he's got Rickard's rapier. I don't know if you remember. Oh fuck. There you go. Yeah. Try wearing armor next time, you fuck.
Yeah, that was Rickard's rapier.
Yep. Okay. So this is all right. So this is where the boss is, but we're not going to actually do it. But I like that this is a developer message. It's like nothing will remain once the bell has been tolled. It's telling you like don't pull the lever. Don't pull the lever. I was so paranoid the first time that I played through this game and I came to this area because I was like, oh fuck, because it says nothing will remain once the bell is tolled, and I'm just like, oh no. Does that mean that like the whole level is going to turn like it's going to be like Dark Sun Gwendolyn where it's going to fuck up the entire level? It's like, nah, it's just going to open that up and make it into a boss arena.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go fight Havel proper.
Okay. Do you want a quick question?
Sure.
It's a quick one.
Okay.
So, Jeff.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy? You know, since you have a thing for Mantis ladies.
She seemed pretty cool. She seemed all right.
Nothing like the comic book character.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, matter of fact, the creator of that character was actually pretty upset.
Why?
Because it's nothing like her character from the comics.
Okay.
And he's like, they literally just took her name and then, like, she doesn't have the same power set. She doesn't, like, there's nothing, like, she doesn't look like her. They literally just took the name.
Okay. Twinkles. All right. What do we got here?
So I wasn't upset by it, but, you know.
Yeah, she seemed pretty cool.
But then again, I mean, you could also say that about a lot of the characters in Guardians of the Galaxy, that they're kind of nothing like the characters they're based on.
Yeah.
Like, even Peter Quill, Star-Lord, is nothing like the character was originally.
Yeah.
And...
All right, so here's our proper Havel. So this is kind of our half a boss fight. Can I get in a backstab? What do you think, John? I'm going to put some rotten pine resin. See if I can poison Havel. Got it sitting here and everything. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, come on.
Didn't get
Havel. Oh, jeez. Ouchie. You know, he fights pretty much exactly like that doppelganger did. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Hey, there we go.
By the way, I don't know if I said it, but that question was from Ace of Card.
Okay.
So.
She's all right. I mean, you know, in my normal Mantis tendencies, sure. Yeah, she's like a 7 on the Jeff Mantis scale, right?
Okay.
Too bad you don't have any healing flasks, Havel, you dick. Oh, he's got rock powers. He's a rock lord. I think that's what his weapon does. Is it the special art on it is that it like covers you in rocks and then makes you like, oh shit, I don't want to fight this.
I want to rock.
Oh shit! Damn, son. Shouldn't have pulled my torch out, I guess.
Nope.
Oops. Whoopsie. Well, this is going to take a minute. What else we got?
Well, the last question is going to be quite a bit of a long one.
Okay.
So.
Well, we got time. I'm going to fight Havel, and then we're going to do a thing, and then it's maybe a little bit of cleanup to do here. But like I said, we're not actually going to fight the end boss of this level.
I will say Jay Zachary did make a comment.
Okay.
He basically just said, Archer, I've never seen an ocelot. Because we had the ocelot in the last video.
Was there an ocelot in the last video?
Yeah, the name of the invisible child thing.
Yeah.
And so he's like, Archer, I've never seen an ocelot.
Yeah.
I don't know I guess he said that once.
Yes. Yeah, that was.
I've never watched, Archer, so. Funny thing is, I own the first season on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
Never watched it.
let's get my souls. Get this. Oh, shit.
Oh, he fucked you up.
Well, we got a slab. That's funny. There's a limited number of those in the game. That's how you get a level up to, or a weapon upgrade. You need that for level 10. So you can't get a thing to plus 10 without a slab. Jesus Lord. Okay. You shit face Magoo. Shit face Magoo. All right, what do you got? Little backstabs. Gonna get punished. All right, so let's see what this big, what's our big question that we got going on here?
All right. This is from Perch King 44.
Okay.
It's all right. In regards to a bit of a Kobayashi Maru style question.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Jeff.
Yes.
You have been chosen to direct a film adaptation of Dark Souls.
Okay.
But you have to keep the runtime at 2 hours exactly. No more, no less.
Okay. No less, huh?
And it has to adapt with the casual moviegoer in mind. So
Okay.
you have to adapt it with the casual moviegoer in mind.
Uh-huh.
Regardless of whether or not the Souls fans will be satisfied with it.
Okay.
You cannot choose to not direct the movie,
Okay.
and you have no choice in the matter. So you have to direct it. It has to be exactly 2 hours long, and it has to be made with casual viewers in mind.
Okay.
Of course, if it performs well financially, you will be forced to do nothing but make this films based on Dark Souls games for the rest of your days.
Okay.
But if it bombs at the box office, you will be forced to watch nothing but other bad film adaptations of Dark Souls and videos of people failing hard at the Dark Souls games until the end of time itself.
What a weird fucking hypothetical you've got going on here.
So how would you adapt it? With quest lines and what quest lines and lore do you cut out or change to suit the film and thus risk disappointing or angering Souls fans everywhere? What quest lines and lores do you keep in or leave unchanged for the film and thus risk confusing the casual moviegoers? And of course, there's always the risk of it bombing financially. So, how do you adapt it? How do you adapt it for a 2 hour runtime? What stories do you basically be like, well, get rid of this, keep this?
Okay, I'd probably first things first, I'd probably cut the first half of Dark Souls. So the bell ringing stuff, you get all that gone. Basically, you're just gonna Deus Ex Machina, shit, god damn it, go! You're gonna have a Deus Ex Machina.
Oh
fucking
shit!
Hell!
Oh!
Who's a lucky lady? Okay, so you're gonna take the. All right. You're going to take out the bell ringing bullshit, right? Because you don't need that because this is a movie, not a video game. You're going to do the 4 bosses, Seath, 4 Kings, okay, Seath, 4 Kings, who else? What other bosses were there in the first one? Okay, maybe lose the Bed of Chaos, Seath, 4 Kings, and
Aren't there like a 2-guy team?
Oh, Ornstein and Smo. Yeah, I would substitute Ornstein and Smo for the Bed of Chaos, which is that's the one that's going to make everybody, all the fans, god damn, dude, all the fans of the game super mad, right? Because it doesn't make sense from a lore perspective. But when you think about, well, okay, let me think here. Actually, you know what? Leave the Bed of Chaos because that's Lost Islith. You got the books with Seath. You got 4 Kings. Who is the 4th lord that you have to kill? Look, I always forget this.
Is that a giant? No, that's 2.
No. You've got the... Okay, think about it from the map perspective, Jeff. You've got... Really? Jeez, I was trying to keep exactly that from happening. Okay, think about it from a map perspective. You've got the Tomb of John... Oh, Nito. Gravelord Nito. Okay, so okay, here's what I would do. I would make it the four bosses basically. I would cut out. I would probably swap. Oh man, that's a hard one. I'm just gonna cut the Bed of Chaos entirely because it's not. It's an interesting area, but I feel like you've got your kind of hellscape with Gravelord Nito. You don't need two hellscapes. Ornstein and Smo at a certain point. It would need to be I mean, this is the problem with, unless you had like a super experimental film director, it would need to be like a road trip buddy movie, right? So you probably have Oscar, who I'm cosplaying as right now, and then maybe fucking trying to think. Oscar and Solaire. Solaire would kind of come in and out. I'm trying to think if there were any like lady fighters that you could put in to there. Like, what did Dark Souls 1 have? And fuck, he's doing this fucking shit. Have in terms of female fighting characters that you could add into a movie, because you want to have a big group. I mean, I don't know. It'd just be the hero's journey, right? So they would go and set up early that the world is dying. Set up Gwyn as this, like this monster that is that has made everything this way. Do your standard hero's journey. I would probably cut out most of the just like walking around the world of Dark Souls. And then just mostly make it about the few boss fights that are really interesting in the game, along with some kind of walking and like, whoa, what's your story?
So which character would Marlon Wayans play?
Oh, Solaire for sure. I mean, he's. And
what about John Leguizamo?
Obviously, Dragon Slayer Ornstein. I mean, obviously, you guys, like, you can't. What are you gonna do? Not have him play Ornstein? Goddamn. Yeah, I don't know. You might have to gin up. Like, it might be interesting to gin up like a.
And Willem Dafoe as the talking donkey.
Willem Dafoe as Gravelord Nito. It might be interesting to do a lady main character instead of, and then have Solaire and a few other people in there as well. You might have to toy with it a little bit. I don't know. This would take a lot of like sitting down and writing names on a piece of paper and kind of going down the whole plot line of Dark Souls. But I feel like if you had New Londo Ruins with the ghosts, right, and the Four Kings fight, and you had the Seath Scaleless in the library, and then you had Gravelord Nito underground, you'd have a good amount of like places. And then if you started it, maybe if you made the asylum part of Anor Londo, and then just had breaking the main character, breaking the chosen one undead out of the undead asylum, is like how you, and then you have to fight, instead of like having to fight the undead, the big watcher garbage guy, you fight Ornstein and Smo to get out of Anor Londo to get into the quest, right? And maybe from there you go into Seath, and then things get weirder from there. Anyway, sorry, there is an interesting thing going on here. So the last part of Archdragon Peak is basically a run from here up to the top of this hill. And strangely, this is the second time that you can summon Hawkwood, who remember we got last time.
Yeah.
Who, Hawkwood very much has some kind of like dragon stuff. Now this is actually really interesting because Hawkwood doesn't give no fucks. Hawkwood's just going to run out here and just fight everything, and that's a good thing for us because this run up
allows you to focus on just one guy while he's.
Well, we haven't even gotten to it yet, but like this is a gauntlet of like motherfuckers up here. Hawkwood, would you like to come? Would you like to come and do this? And I really missed this the first time, but he's on his own quest. Like, he doesn't give a fuck what you're doing. His quest is to get to the top of this hill, defeat all the enemies in his way, and there's a thing that he wants to get that's up there. But he will get killed too, so I'm going to try to keep him alive. The thing is that there's going to be a point here where 2 of those big-ass snake dudes come out, and that's where things get especially hairy. But it's kind of a nifty little set piece where it's like we're kind of fighting alongside each other, kind of comrades in arms type of thing that you see, you know, a lot of times in boss fights, but as of Dark Souls 3, not as much in just like the data in just the like moment-to-moment kind of operation of the game. Fucking goddamn it. Hawkwood also sucks. He will just like straight up get himself killed. Ah, fucking goddamn it. Oh, not one of, oh yeah! Oh yeah! Kool-Aid Man! All right. Now there's 2 of us and 1 of you. Guess who dies when that happens? You do. Oh, fuck. Oh,
or you do.
Or I do. Come on, Hawkwood, get him. Get him, Hawkwood. You got this. You need to get that little... You can't leave him alone. You got to get the little monkey, don't get killed by this thing, Hawkwood, please. That would be really stupid. That would be really dumb of you, but I could see you doing it. Okay, there you go.
So would you have to like start the whole thing over if you...
No. I mean, it really only matters that we get up there, but I think it's fun to see him as well because basically he's got a quest line and it's really weird because if you don't summon him, then you don't exactly see what happens here because this is like the end of the trials of Archdragon Peak.
Okay.
So he comes up here. And he does the dragon sit. Kind of showing you that you can do the same thing. So, and then he left. And then we got the Twinkling Dragon Torso Stone. So, in Dark Souls, this is an item that lets us turn into a dragon for a little while.
Oh.
So we've got the dragon. We got a dragon headstone. We got a dragon torso stone. We got the Twinkling Dragon Torso Stone, which I can show you is, oh, you know what? It's easier if I put it in this slot down here. Where is it? Where did it go? So that we can do... Oh, do I have to take off all my armor for this? Become a goddamn dragon!
Oh, shit.
Yep. Which does require you to, as I mentioned, take everything off. So you can't actually... And you notice that we've actually seen guys that look like this around here, right?
Yeah, they're the guys that are always in that position, sitting position.
Yep. And then if you use the stone again, you could do that power. It's kind of just an unlimited thing that you can do, which is pretty cool. If I'm not mistaken, there should be some shit along the edges here. But that actually is going to move us forward in Hawkwood's quest line as well. And with that, we're pretty close. I'm going to clean up a few items that I missed here, but we're mostly done. Yeah, it's got such a long wind up. Here, let's see if I can hit somebody with this. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage either. Fuck it, goddamn. But I'll goddamn take a lot of damage, apparently. The other thing about the Dragon Stone is that you can't actually you can't get rid of it. You don't turn it off. Like, it goes off when you die. So it's kind of a nifty little thing, but like, goddamn, dude. Thought that I didn't.
So what does it do, turning you into a dragon? Like, what do you benefit of it?
Well, you can do that attack. That's pretty much it. Like, it's cool looking, and you can do that attack. I think also, so you can also do the dragon.
Like, it doesn't like change your base stats without armor, or
I don't think so. So there's 2 different types of stones. Let's see. Well, we can take a look at this. Let's see. Gain the torso of a dragon and roar alongside an archdragon mirage. The transformation is irreversible until death, yet true imitation will require a dragon head as well. some imbued with the power of everlasting dragons, using the secret right by dragon worshippers, gain the torso of a dragon and dragon's roar. From ancient times, the path of the dragon worship was walked by warriors. It is said that they envision Archdragon Peak in the depths of their meditation, and at times they even hear the distant sound of a great bell at the peak. So, and then I think that if there's, like I said, there's 2 variants. I think the headstone lets you, yeah, so you can use this to breathe fire briefly. The twinkling versions are like better versions, basically. Oh, and we got some ashes that we can give back to our buddy at the shrine.
Cool.
So that was the last question, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I think that we're kind of done here. There's a few things that I might go along and pick up later on after I've already when we're not recording. But I think we'll just wrap it up for today, John.
Okay.
I don't think that there's any reason to keep drawing this out. Like there's a few items in various places here that I missed that I'll need to go back and pick up. But for the most part, we're pretty much done. So thank you to every single one of you for being patrons. I hope that your week is goddamn incredible. Make sure to get your questions in and let us know what you think. Let us know if I should just play through the rest of the game like this. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to do that because it's too goddamn hard. So don't, apparently.
He basically asked and then said, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. That's what I said. You want I should ring the bell? You want I should ring the bell?
I mean,
we could finish it up with the bell ring. Let's do this. All it really does is make the boss arena happen. I think. I hope I'm remembering this correctly. And this boss is pretty difficult. Like, I didn't beat him the first time that I played through the game. I have managed to beat him in my second playthrough and the character that I was using for the DLC, but only once. Because it's just a real it's a real Dark Souls 3 some bullshit kind of fight. But I will tell you now, you remember how in Dark Souls 1 there was the third son of Gwyn that was the destroyed statue, and we thought maybe it's Solaire. Well, it's not Solaire. It's this guy. Oh, doing all this as a dragon. But we are not going to fight him just yet. We will fight him another day. Yeah. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys are all well, and see you later.
Later.